Hi everyone, I'm excited really today because I'll be visiting the museum in Jos, and from what I've gathered, that the museum is divided into six different sections, and it has huge ancient houses that were well kept, and zoo, the artifacts, the gallery, the tin mining sections, and a lot of them. Though really in this video, I'm going to focus on the artifacts and the other symbols that were used back then. And in the following video, I'm going to also mention other things. But in order for you to benefit, you need to join me on this talk. It's an exciting adventure. Please come along.
Museum Jos. National Museum Jos was established in 1952. It's the second oldest museum in Nigeria after the Eastern Museum. And the main predication of the National Museum Jos was the discovery of some archaeological materials in Nok. Nok is a community in southern Kaduna here. National Museum Jos, we have six departments or six major areas. We have the gallery, we have the pottery, we have the transport museum, we have Motna, we have the zoological garden, and we have tin mining museum. These are the subdivisions that we have in the museum. So you're welcome. Gallery of the National Museum, Jos. And gallery simply means a place where we exhibit our archaeological materials, or we call them artifacts. That's the term that we use in archaeology. And antiquities generally are historical materials that are used in the past or that were used in the past as we have ethnographic materials. The title of this exhibition is Treasures from Early Civilization. So it tries to take us back into memory days when Nigeria was at the stage of gestation. That means before the evolution of Nigeria. We have six units that this exhibition tries to address. We talk about agriculture, we talk about warfare, we talk about music, dance, and festivals, and we have transport, commerce, and industry. These are the major things that we have in the main gallery here. So I'm taking you now into the main gallery.
All right, let's proceed.
So the first showcase that we have here is trying to tell us our agricultural implements or the tools that our forefathers used. And we said we use because contemporarily, some of the culture or some of the ethnic groups, they are still using them. At the same time, there's improvement in some of the facilities that they were using. First, we have garma. This is a long garma, and we have the short garma. We have the hoe, we have the machetes, we have the sickle, and we have the axe. Both of them have their own different functions agriculturally. And at the same time, there's a kind of division between traditional agriculture and modern agriculture. In the modern agriculture, we have the mechanized farming, we have harvesters, we have planters. But in our own present time, we can say that up to today, some of our societies or communities still practice the traditional way of agriculture. That is what we have in this. And apart from that, this is to tell you that technologically, our forefathers were also advanced in terms of iron smelting or iron making. That is what we have in this particular showcase.
Okay.
There's a relationship between agriculture and one of the divisions of agriculture,
Okay.
that is animal husbandry.
All right.
What we have here are the fishing tools that we use or we are still using them now. We have the fishing nets, we have the fishing rope, and we have the trap. In most of our own societies, we have fishing festivals. But the most prominent one that we know is that of Arugugu Fishing Festival in Kebbi State. This is a fishing net, and that is a fishing trap, and that is a go. The go normally is used as a storage facility. When they make catch, they now put them in as a storage item. You can see it, and sometimes they use when they want to rescue people that they don't know how to swim because it floats. That is that. So
Okay.
let's proceed.
Let's proceed. What about this?
These are terracottas. Terracotta simply means plate materials or ceramic that were exposed to a particular temperature of fire We title it Nok, Nok Terracotta. Nok is a small community here in southern Kaduna. The main essence of establishing the Jos Museum was the discovery of these archaeological items. That's been the Nok terracottas. Terracottas are historical figures, and the Nok, they are known for their own smelting technology. For the past 6,000 years, they had advanced in terms of their own technology. That is what we have here. So let's go to the next showcase.
All right, let's proceed.
The next showcase is the different grains or agricultural produce that are abound in all our communities, starting from rice, millet, acha, palm oil, palm kernel, we have yam, tubers, we have cassava, we have Irish potato, and we have things that belong to the spices group, like the ginger. And the most stable food in Nigeria, that is cassava. So you can see the different agricultural produce that are widespread in our own communities. So if this is we are going to the medical department of the olden days, this is a gynecologist. Gynecologist in the sense that before the advent of modern medicine, our forefathers normally make some kind of sacrifices to this particular goddess, especially women that are infertile. So this woman, when she accepts the offerings, at the end of the day, the woman will be blessed with fertility. That she is a god of fertility.
What is her name?
Afo from Nasarawa State.
All right.
Afo from Nasarawa State.
Okay. So, what next?
Then let's go to the next show and wool items. In the olden days, our communities wage war against one another in terms of territorial expansion. They want to expand their own land or where their kingdoms. So they use different war items, like the den gun. We have the shield. Shield is used as a protector. And then we have swords, different swords. You can see them here from different communities. And spear, it's the long spear. We have the short spear. Then we have our local known bow and arrow. You can see it there. Then our hunters, they use all these things, especially when they are in action. That is used as a decoy. A decoy is used to attract or to lure other animals to the territory of the hunter.
Or inside a trap.
Or they use that as a trap.
All right.
To attract them.
All right. So where do we go next?
We go to the Benin.
All right.
Oba Benin's Palace.
All right. Oba Benin Palace.
The next showcase that we have here is the Oba Benin's paraphernalia. That's been the things that he used in his own kingdom. This is a royal tool. When the Oba is going out of his palace, the attendant will take this along with them. He sits on it. Normally the Obas, they don't sit on the ground, or the emirs, they don't sit on the ground. So this is a royal tux. It's an elephant tux, which he wears as a bangle. Then all these are kind of things or things that he carries along with him. That is his type of office. So this is how the Oba dresses in his full regalia. You can see him there.
All right.
In his full regalia.
All right. Thank you. So
let's go to the olden days again, talking about power and authority. This is from Shandam.
Okay.
How the traditional ruler dresses those days.
Okay.
In his royal horse.
Okay.
That is a royal fan.
Okay.
Then we have from Oni of Ife's figure or figurine. These are royal shoes.
Okay.
Then we have the crown.
Okay.
This is from the Oba of Lagos.
All right.
And that is his type of office. He carries that along with him also. So let's move again. Traditionally, In Africa, we believe on the divinities of certain cultures. They don't believe on things that happen, they have to seek for interpretation.
All right.
Things that are related to superstitious beliefs or fortune telling.
Okay.
Like that's why we have things like Shango, Babalao, and the rest. Almost all the communities have their own local deities. So we can see that these are some of the local deities and some of the things that they use in their art of trades.
Okay.
That is a hairdress, what he wears. This is a royal bow, where he eats from.
Okay.
Then these are just the items that he used to show that they have their own ways of things. Then the chief priest among the Igbos is a royal staff of office. That is from Igala land. This is Iboku from among the Igbos. It was discovered by the two brothers. And this is a royal chair or bed, surgical bed among the thieves in Benue State. Children that are due for circumcision, they put him on this particular chair for circumcision. So, talking about this place, we have our traditional household utensils. This is a royal, this is mat. We have the tulu for fetching water, or this used as a fridge or freezers. You can see them for storing water. Very cool. Then the other one is used for making masa. Masa is a local delicacy among northern part of the
I just
country.
ate one and some now.
And that is a condiment, a container that women use to store their seasoning, or they put meat, fish, so that other incoming items that are not supposed to enter will not penetrate in. Then this is pounded yam. That is a dough panel, and we have the dough posts. At the entrance, some houses they put them in as a form of decoration, interior decoration.
Okay.
And that is a broom among the thieves in Benue State.
All right.
So let's move to religion now. You know that the major classification of religion in Nigeria, or the major religions that we have two, but actually we have three major religions. We have Islam, we have Christianity, then we have the traditional religion. These are representatives of the items which the three religions are using, starting from Allo. Allo is a local slate which children normally use to write Quranic verses onto it. They use a local ink called Tawada. And then we have the crucifix, which is representing Christianity. We have Kalabari, a traditional religion among the South.
Port Harcourt.
Okay, so South in Port Harcourt, or South or Niger Delta
Port Harcourt,
area.
yes.
Then these are figures that are representing the traditional religions in our different communities. We have the Ikenga among the Igbos. We have the Okenga among the Igadas.
Okay.
So these are the things. So let's go to our women folk. The women folk here, what they have here, they have grinding stones. See them? Before the coming of the blender, they were using all these kind of things. You can see them, how serious the woman was. See her here. Then these are tumblers. These serve as tumblers. Then this is for using, we call them akushi. In Hausa, they say akushi the ripi.
Okay.
The container is only meant for the kings or the privileged persons.
All right.
So let's go to festivals.
All right.
So here we have the masquerades. These are masquerades. Masquerades have different functions in different societies. So these are feather masquerades from Adamawa State. When a rich person dies, this masquerade will come to be part of the procession. And we have this among the people of Nasarawa State, Afo, our Koro masquerades. This Koro masquerades during festival. Then festival masquerade is harvesting masquerade. That means after harvest, when the community is blessed with the bounties of the land, so they come out to celebrate or to show their thanksgiving to the giver. And this is the normal or the stereotyped or Juju Calabar that we have. It's from Cross River or Juju Calabar. So let's go to transportation now.
All right.
You can see we have many ways of mode or means of transportation. But one of the oldest means of transportation is the canoe. This is not the Nok Ark. It's not the Nok Ark. But this is from the Chad region.
Okay.
So, and again, there's a relationship between transportation and commerce, buying and selling. So the next showcase that we have is representing the different currencies or types of money the communities were using before. We have the iron manilas, we have the iron bars, then before the coming of the paper currency, they were all using those things, different communities. We have the cowries, but they are not represented here. And this is the old 5 naira. So see it here. So many people that were born those days know what the 5 naira means and what it can afford. Then we have the iron bars here. All these are monies.
Okay.
And in some communities, they also use it to buy slaves or to pay taxation.
Okay.
That's been tax.
Okay.
At the same time, in some communities, women, especially among the Ibibios, women that were put or encamped in a particular place, they have what they call parting room, where they parting them before they release them for marriages.
Okay.
So when they come out after the parting, they put this as part of decoration.
Okay.
So let's go and see music, dance, and festival. You know, in our communities, we love music and we love festival. We have different shapes, sizes of drums, and different functions of them.
Okay.
Some drums are meant for coronation, some are meant for mourning, some are meant for merrymaking. So they have different functions, and it depends on the language. Each particular drum carries a particular language, so we can see them here from different communities. Hardly there's no community that they don't have drum. So it's not only drum that we cherish most or that we use in music or festival. We have more other musical instruments. You can see them here. That is the zither. The white people or the English people have their own guitar. In Africa, or now, some of our community, we call it the zither. And you can see violin, molo, and violin, see it there. Historically, if you know Amaraya Joss,
Yes.
most soloists.
Yes. Amaraya Jos.
So there is another drum,
Gargaja music.
a drum among the Igbos. They put it on the ground.
Okay.
Pa, 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 pa. So it means that when we're talking about music, we're also rich. So let's move again and see other musical instruments. The other musical instruments that are here, mostly horn, cow horn, we have gazelle, then shekere, then zimuntamata. Mostly they use that ceramic in some of the choir groups, so you can see them. And we have another drum that is beaten once in a blue moon. That's why they call it ceremonial drum.
From Adamawa.
From Adamawa State.
That's good.
That's from Adamawa State.
What is it used? The ceremonial?
It's ceremonial. It means that
all right.
it's not every day.
For question.
Okay.
specific.
All right. So we can proceed. Yeah.
So now we proceed to the other side of musical showcase. We have the flutes. This is the cactus. It's a musical instrument also. We have shantu. Shantu is a very popular musical instrument, especially used by women. They put it on their laps. And we have uzu among the Igbos. Then we have the molo, mostly used especially in beer palace or local joint where they sell burkutu or pito. We have the West Band. They are cowries, but they are musical cowries.
Okay.
When it jingles, it makes some kind of musical effects.
Okay.
So that's to tell you that in terms of music or entertainment, we are also blessed. Almost to the last point of our objects, these are head masquerades. Sometimes they wear them if there's any initiation. Mostly they are associated with cultism. When we're talking about cultism, you know, most communities, they have their ways of initiating people into a particular occupational trait or professional organizations. Like hunters, they have their own way of doing them. Barbers, that's been the local wanzamai that we have in our own community. It's a trade, it's a guild. So it means that it's not everybody that will be initiated into it. So in the initiation, they have certain rights or things which they normally do to their own members to initiate them into that manhood or into that group or cult groups.
Okay.
You can only appreciate them. We don't allow people to touch them. But they don't have any spiritual powers. They are negative.
All right. All right.
You know,
All
there's
right.
that contention between people that are saying that, are they human beings
All right.
or they are spiritual beings?
All right.
So this is among the Yorubas. Gelede, it's a figure hairdress also.
Okay. It's okay. So where do we go next?
So you go to the pottery, somebody is going to take you there.
Okay.
And this is the giant drum.
Okay.
And that's the giant drum.
All right.
Somebody that is going to handle or take you to the pottery side is going to take you there.
All right.
Yeah.